I'm so excited. That was a high D6 that I was needing to reach today. So it's so I sound a little squeaky, but working up to it, I usually do a really, really good job in that. So let me see. So I'm gonna try and find a B flat from here, and that is a major third down. So. Okay, so I'm going to be singing through a little bit of I'm the Wife of Tse-Tung for you right now, and yes, I'm really excited about that. Whenever I get to my high notes, there's usually a note to that I can bounce off of underneath that note, underneath the D6 that I'm having to get to in this piece. So you'll see that a little later. Hopefully you'll be able to see it today. I hope I have enough memory on my camera to be able to get through all that for you. But anyway, I may just be doing ahs and oohs and vowels right now, but I will sing words for you because I'm going to have to do that in my lesson anyway. So yes, I'm going to go on ahead and work through that now. So, okay, I'm going to do words. I am the wife of Okay, I was going a little bit back, so I was trying to do too dark of a vowel on Tse-Tung. I was trying to do ma, ah, and I was completely stopping the sound there, so I'm going to do it a little bit brighter so that way you can hear the difference. So. I am the wife of, I am the wife of, I am the wife of Tse-Tung. Okay, I think I'm trying to think about everything too much. I'm trying to do too much with my voice, and I'm trying to control it from here too much, and I just need to release and let go, and the sound will sound a lot better. So I think I'm going to do it on ah again, and then I'm going to do this on words. I have a little bit of time. Bear with me. Okay, I'm trying to control it from the back of my throat a little bit too much, and my vibrato is getting in the way today again. So I'm just going to try to relax and release, and you know, I might just do a few like silly movements, so that'd be really nice. Okay. Okay, so I'm having to be a little bit more centered in my breathing and in my back, and yes. So I'm just gonna work through it, you know, through Oz right now, and because I've been letting consonants trip me up way too much. But one thing that my teacher told me was because I'm doing that, just to let my lips be the articulators, and the space within the back of your throat and in your mouth, inside your mouth, should stay the same, because then it'd get tense just from being the same all the time, or having the same kind of space in your mouth. But it should resonate and have that same open space and feeling in the back of the throat and in the back of the mouth, and the lips are just meant to be articulators. So I'm going to practice that for you now, and yeah. See, okay, I'm trying to control it at the back of the throat too much. So, let me see. Hopefully it didn't sound whiny in the camera, but from in here, I have more resonance and more space in the back of my throat. Everything sounds better live than, you know, when you hear it, you know, through a video camera or through a telephone. So, so hopefully it doesn't sound whiny. I felt more space in the back of the throat as I was doing that. It could be a little bit more open though. So this is that part of the piece. Let me see. I'm going to have to sing this with accompaniment for you all, so that way you can know what it's supposed to sound like. So yes, that will be really, really nice. So in yes, since I'm having to leap up, I'm going from a I'm not, hopefully it's on the right note now, but I'm going from a D6, not a D6, but a D5 to a B flat 6 on the score. And since I'm having to leap up, leap up, leap up like that, then I've been doing interval exercises to where I just go from that note and back down, and then from the top note back down. And Miss Donahue, she did that with me last time as well. But when I was working this on my own, I did that. I did that on my own, and I was thinking about interval exercises. And a good way to achieve this, if you're having to leap up in your score, is through breath support. So again, it's all about breath support, and I'm having to work that a lot more. So I apologize. I'm working through it. So just bear with me. But it's breath support, breath support, breath support, and yes, I think I'm gonna work through that interval exercise right now. That would be a good idea. So that way I can feel, you know, a little bit easier about it. So, and each note that you leap to and come back down to should feel easy and really connected, you know, throughout your voice. So let me see. I know I sound like a chicken right now, but yes, that's the kind of stuff that you have to do when you're working through, you know, phrases like that. And when you have that in your piece or in your song, then you have to do it over and over and over. And this piece requires me to go from the D to the B flat really, really fast, at a really fast pace. So I'm practicing it really, really slow right now, but yes, I'm going to have to go a lot faster in a few minutes when this lesson happens and when it takes place. So, yes. Yes. So that's why I was going over it a little bit faster. So that's my spiel on that. So I start on the same note in the next phrase, and the words are, when did the Chinese people last expose their daughters? So I'm going to try and sing through these words, and I'm going to try my best not to let consonants trip me up. That has been a real issue for me lately, and that's a real issue with all singers, with a lot of singers. I know at one point in time, you know, no matter how experienced you are and how professional of a singer you are, we all had to, you know, every singer has to work through that and has to work on not letting consonants, you know, mess you up and close and clamp down on the back of the throat. So I'm going to try my best not to let that happen today. So, yes. So when did the Chinese people live?
Chinese people last expose its daughters? When did the Chinese people last expose its daughters?
And then the next words are,
When
let me try that again.
When did the Chinese people thus expose its daughters?
Okay, so when I was letting the N trip me up and I was letting it close down the back of my throat, so I have to think more I instead of when, because the N can stop the back of the throat and it can stop the vowel from really being able to produce the sound that it's supposed to produce and from really coming out. So I need to think more I there, I-H there. So I'm going to try that again.
When did the Chinese people expose its daughters? When did the Chinese people expose its daughters?
So yeah, I'm moving my arms and my hands so that way I can kind of get out of myself and just, you know, just concentrate on the phrase as a whole. You know, whenever I think of a phrase, I think of it winding and bending, and you know, there's life and color to it, and just, you know, it's forever flowing and everything like that. So I'm trying to concentrate on the flowy aspect of things. I'm an kinesthetic learner, so I have to do something in order to make the sound come out that I will eventually be able not to have to do that. So right now it's just practice, and everything comes in time. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next phrase. Let me see.
Daughters, when did the Chinese people, when did the Chinese people last expose its daughters?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what note I'm starting on. I wish there was a keyboard in here, oh my gosh. It's hard not doing this with a keyboard. Okay, I have it now. Let me see. The words there were where I cut my teeth upon the land, and when I walked, my feet were bound on revolution. And that's another one of those instances to where I have the intervals, the interval thing going on, to where I have to leap up. And yes, this is, yeah, a tritone, a diminished fifth. So that's what interval that I'm having to leap up to, the interval of a diminished fifth or a tritone. and that's why it sounds so awkward and weird. But with the music, it sounds so much better. But yes. So I'm having to work through that a lot. And I started on and then I started doing my words and everything like that. I want to think of every single phrase that I sing on as connected as I sing, you know, the vowel ah, because everything is open and you know, everything is open and, you know, flowing, and I am able to get louder on the notes that require it, and everything is more connected, is what I'm trying to say. Everything is more connected. So, yes. So I'm gonna go on to the next phrase because I have a lot of singing to do today. Everything is sounding so much better today. It's sounding more free, more open, because I'm not trying to just push, you know, the sound through. I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm stepping back. You know, sometimes you just got to step back, you know, within yourself, and you have to do whatever it takes for, you know, the throat to be open and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of times when you're quieter, when you sing, instead of just being loud, you know, spot on, that's what I did that day when I was singing La Mia Turca, excuse me, and by Monteverdi. And when I was doing the other vocal warm-up in the choir room, I was pushing through my sound way, way, way too much, and putting way too much pressure on myself. Yes. And if you just, you know, take it easy, and, you know, if you're a little bit quieter, you know, whenever you start singing, then you're able to really think about it more, and you're able to go as high as you need to go, and you're able to go as low as you need to go. So that's the only reason why I couldn't go, as high as I needed to go that day, because I was pushing through too much through my sound. It's not that I didn't have high notes, it's just that I was just thinking about everything way too much, and being way too loud, and pushing, overusing my voice, you know, and that's never good. So what I'm doing now is singing protectively and singing in a healthy way. That's, you know, that's what you do when you're quieter, and when you start singing. The sound and the resonance and how loud you need to be all comes with that, you know, in time, and you're able to get whatever sound you need, you know, for that day or for this or that piece, because you know, you're starting out a little bit more quiet, and the sound produces properly, you know, like it's supposed to. So that is a blessing. I'm glad that that my sound is a lot better today. This is how I usually sound. I usually sound like this. Doing the La Mia Turca and the Turca and the other warm-up that I did the same day, I was just pushing through my sound way, way too much, and I think that was an example of more of what not to do than what to do. So thank y'all for being with me and being patient with me. Everything is a learning process. So as long as you never stop learning, then you'll be good to go in life. And I don't think that I ever will. So I thank the Lord for that. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next phrase. And the next phrase is mezzo piano anyway, so it's going to be a little softer into a. I'm starting off a little bit quieter. Okay, I'm going to start from that note. I hope I'm on the right note.